Good morning, students. Today we discuss problems on trigonometry. Now, question number 1. Cos x is equal to tan y. Cot y is equal to tan z. Cot z is equal to tan x. Then we need the value of sin x. How to find out sin x value using the given condition? So, answer of 1. Cos x is equal to tan y. Cos x is equal to tan y. Again, given cot y is equal to tan z. Cot y is equal to tan z. Cot z is equal to tan x. So, consider cos x. Cos x is equal to given what? Cos x is nothing but tan y. But by data cot y value tan z. Cotangent, tangent, we know that they are reciprocal. If cot y is equal to tan z, then from this one we can write the value of tan y. So, tan y is nothing but cot z. So, instead of this one, from this one we can write cot z. So, therefore, cos x is equal to cot z. But by data, what is cot z? Cot z nothing but tan x. So, since cot z is equal to tan x, instead of cot z we can write tan x. So, implies cos x is equal to tan x. But we need the value of sin x in the problem. So, make them cos x and tan x in terms of sin x. What we know that tan x in terms of sin and cosine, sin x by cos x. So, implies cos x is equal to sin x divided by cos x. The reason tan x is equal to sin x by cos x. Now, cross multiply. After cross multiply, we get cos x into cos x, cos square x is equal to sin x. We need sin x value, so that is why cos square x also convert into sin square x. How to convert? Using identity. So, what is identity? Sin square x plus cos square x is equal to 1. So, from that one cos square x value 1 minus sin square x. So, just use instead of cos square x 1 minus sin square x. So, 1 minus sin square x is equal to sin x. And now form a quadratic equation in sin x. Minus sin square x taken into RHS side, so it becomes 2 plus sin square x, already there, plus sin x, and plus 1 taken into RHS side, so minus 1 is equal to 0. Now it is in the form a quadratic equation in sin x. What is standard form of quadratic equation? Ax square plus bx plus c. So, when compared with the standard form, the value of a nothing but 1. The value of b also nothing but 1. C value nothing but 1. But to get roots formula minus b plus r minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Now, the quadratic equation in sin x, so now the roots are equal to sin x. So, sin x is equal to minus b means minus 1 plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac, 1 minus of minus 4, 5 by 2a means 2 into 1. Now, here sin x has two values. One of them root 5 minus 1 by 2. Another value minus 1 minus root 5 by 2. But the value of sin x nothing but lie between closed interval minus 1 comma 1. So, therefore, minus 1 minus root 5 by 2 exceed its range. So, that is why minus 1 minus root 5 by 2 does not exist. Existing value should be root 5 minus 1 by 2. So therefore sin x is equal to root 5 minus 1 by 2. Reason, sin x belongs to closed interval minus 1 comma 1. So therefore from the problem, first one, the value of sin x is nothing but root 5 minus 1 by 2. Now come to question number 2. What is question number 2 given? Alpha belongs to second quadrant. Already we know that in second quadrant which ratios are positive, sine and cosecant, remaining 4 are negative. Alpha belongs to quadrant 2, then root over 1 minus sin alpha by 1 plus sin alpha plus root over 1 plus sin alpha by 1 minus sin alpha value. So alpha belongs to quadrant 2. Given alpha belongs to second quadrant. Given problem, nothing but root over 1 minus sin alpha divided by 1 plus sin alpha plus root over 1 plus sin alpha, root over 1 plus sin alpha divided by 1 minus sin alpha. Indirectly it is in the form root over a by b. What is root over a by b? Root of a by b, we can split the function as root a divided by root b, in which b not equal to 0 and greater than 0. Now we can split the function as root of 1 minus sin alpha divided by root of 1 plus sin alpha plus root of 1 plus sin alpha divided by root of 1 minus sin alpha. And now indirectly they are fractions. Of these fractions, root 1 plus sin alpha into root 1 minus sin alpha is LCM. So let us take LCM. So LCM nothing but root of 1 plus sin alpha into root of 1 minus sin alpha. So now after taking LCM, it becomes to root 1 minus sin alpha into root 1 minus sin alpha, root of 1 minus sin alpha whole square, means it is nothing but 1 minus sin alpha. Root 1 plus sin alpha into root 1 plus sin alpha, root of 1 plus sin alpha whole square, nothing but 1 plus sin alpha. Reason, root a into root a same as root a into root a. Now sin alpha getting cancelled, reason they are opposite in sign. Remaining 1 plus 1 means 2. So 2 divided by root a into root b model. So what is root a into root b? Root a into root b. Root a into root b, it is nothing but root over a into b, in which a and b are positive. So now we can write root of 1 plus sin alpha into 1 minus sin alpha. It is in the form a plus b into a minus b. A square minus b square means 1 square minus sin square alpha. But from trigonometric identity, what we know that trigonometric identity? Sin square theta plus cos square theta. So sin square theta plus cos square theta value 1. From this one, 1 minus sin square theta nothing but cos square theta. So we can write 2 divided by root of cos square theta. But what we know that root of x square? Root of x square, it is nothing but plus or minus x, means mod x. Mod x means x when x greater than 0 minus x when x less than 0. 0 is equal to 0. So we can write any one of them are equal to 0. So now we can write its value should be 2 by modulus of cos theta. But here instead of theta, what is here? Alpha. So this is nothing but alpha, this is nothing but alpha. Alpha belongs to which quadrant? Second quadrant. Second quadrant cos position negative. So at x less than 0, mod x value nothing but minus x. So answer 2 by minus cos alpha. So therefore total answer minus 2 by cos alpha. So alpha belongs to second quadrant. The value of this problem is nothing but minus 2 by cos alpha. Question number 3. What is third question? Root of 1 minus sin square 100 into secant 100. It is in the form indirectly 1 minus sin square theta. From identity, 1 minus sin square theta nothing but cos square theta. So we can write square root of 1 minus sin square theta is nothing but cos square theta. Here theta is equal to 100 degrees into secant 100 degrees, and then observe it is in the form indirectly root over x square. So just now we discussed root of x square, it is nothing but mod x. Mod x means x when x greater than or equal to 0 minus x when x less than 0. So now root of cos square 100 we can write modulus of cos 100 into secant 100 degrees. But 100 degrees which quadrant? 100 degrees lie between second quadrant. But in second quadrant cos position negative. So that's why modulus of cos 100 value minus cos 100 degrees into secant 100 degrees. We know that if you consider 100 as theta, so indirectly it is in the form cos theta into secant theta. They are reciprocal, product of reciprocal value 1. So therefore answer should be minus 1. Another question. The problem is nothing but prove that 3 times of sin theta minus cos theta whole power 4 plus 6 times of sin theta plus cos theta whole square plus 4 times of sin power 6 theta plus cos power 6 theta is equal to 13. How to get solution of the problem? Now we can consider each term of LHS and simplify. First of all, we know that the basics. What are general basics? A to the power of 4 we can write a square whole square. Second one, a power 6 can be written as a square whole cube. Now first of all I can consider sin theta minus cos theta whole power 4. So sin theta minus cos theta whole to the power of 4. How to write sin theta minus cos theta whole power 4? We can write that as sin theta minus cos theta whole square again whole square. Reason a power m whole power n, a power mn. Now this is in the form a minus b whole square. So what is a minus b whole square? A minus b whole square is nothing but a square minus 2ab plus b square. So using the formula sin theta minus cos theta whole square can be written as a square sin square theta minus 2ab 2 sin theta cos theta plus b square. B square means cos theta whole square, cos square theta whole square. And then observe in the bracket here sin square theta plus cos square theta, it is an identity. So sin square theta plus cos square theta value nothing but 1. So 1 minus remaining step 2 sin theta cos theta already there whole square. Again it is in the form a minus b whole square. So a minus b whole square, a square minus 2ab, 2 into a into b means 4 sin theta cos theta plus b square. B square means 4 sin square theta cos square theta. 4 sin square theta cos square theta. So this is sin theta minus cos theta whole power 4. So we know this expansion. Now consider sin theta plus cos theta whole square. So again we can consider second term, we need its simplification, sin theta plus cos theta whole square. It is in the form a plus b whole square, a square plus 2ab plus b square. So we can write sin square theta plus 2 sin theta into cos theta plus cos square theta. And then we know that sin square theta plus cos square theta is nothing but an identity. So it is 1. So we have 1 plus remaining step 2 sin theta into cos theta. So this is nothing but sin theta plus cos theta whole square. And next come to third term. Third term, it is nothing but sin power 6 theta plus cos power 6 theta. We can consider and simplify that step. So let us consider sin power 6 theta plus cos power 6 theta. Just now we discussed a power 6 how to write a square whole cube. So that's why we can expand sin power 6 theta as sin square theta whole cube plus cos square theta whole cube. And then observe, it is in the form a cube plus b cube. So what is a cube plus b cube? So a cube plus b cube, we can write a plus b whole cube minus 3ab into a plus b. So a cube plus b cube formula, a plus b whole cube minus 3ab into a plus b. When compare with this one, instead of a sin square theta, instead of b cos square theta, just apply in that formula. So we can write a plus b. A means sin square theta plus cos square theta whole cube. A plus b whole cube minus 3ab. 3a nothing but sin square theta, b nothing but cos square theta into a plus b. A means sin square theta plus b means cos square theta. We know that this is trigonometric identity. So that is 1. Here also this value also 1. So therefore 1 cube nothing but 1 minus 3 times of sin square theta into cos square theta, that is also nothing but 1. So third term expansion nothing but this one. So therefore required problem. So given problem is nothing but 3 times of sin theta minus cos theta whole to the power of 4. But we know that sin theta minus cos theta whole power of 4 value. So this one, it is multiplied by which number? 3. So every term is multiplied by 3. So it becomes to 3, it becomes to 12, it becomes to 12. So therefore 3 minus 12 sin theta cos theta, 12 sin theta cos theta plus 12 sin square theta into cos square theta. So first term is over. Now come to second term is multiplied by 6. Second term sin theta plus cos theta whole square. So it is multiplied by 6, means these two terms are multiplied by 6. 6 ones are 6, 6 twos are 12. So we can write 6 plus 12 sin theta cos theta, 12 sin theta into cos theta. And now third term is multiplied by 4. Third term expansion, sin power 6 theta plus cos power 6 theta nothing but 1 minus 3 sin square theta cos square theta, it is multiplied by 4. So this is 4, this is 12. So therefore plus 4 minus 12 sin square theta into cos square theta. And then observe, plus 12 sin square theta cos square theta, they are getting cancelled, and plus 12 sin theta cos theta, this is minus, this is plus, they are getting cancelled, and remaining constants are nothing but 3, and here constant nothing but 6, here constant nothing but 4. So 9 plus 4 nothing but 13. So therefore LHS is equal to RHS. So of this problem answer should be 13. This is as per theory, but we shall move to objective model. The total function it is in sin theta and cos theta, just replace theta by 0 or 90, we are getting answer. For example, replace theta by 0, so it becomes to what? Sin 0, 0, cos 0, 1. So it is nothing but 0 minus 1 means minus 1. 3 into minus 1 whole power 4. Power even number, minus 1 becomes to plus 1. So the term value should be 3. Next, sin 0, this is cos 0, this is 0, this is 1. 0 plus 1, 1, 1 square nothing but 1, 6 into 1, 6. So second term value 6. Next, sin 0, 0, 0 power 6, 0, cos 0, 1, 1 power 6, 1. So 0 plus 1, 1, 1 into 4, 4. 3 plus 6 plus 4 nothing but 13. So this is our answer. Theta is equal to 0 or 90, shortcut, this is procedure. Come to another problem, eliminating theta from the following. Question number 1. X is equal to a cos cube theta, y is equal to b sin cube theta. So eliminating theta means we are eliminating sin theta cos theta from the given two equations, we are getting one locus. How to eliminate given equation from the given equation? Question number 1. X is equal to a cos cube theta, y is equal to b sin cube theta. We know that how to eliminate sin theta and cos theta, just using identity. So what is identity? Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So that's why from that one we can calculate the value of cos theta and sin theta, and then apply identity, we are getting eliminating theta. So how to get sin theta cos theta from the equation? From this one we can write x by a, means divisible by a. So x by a, it is nothing but cos cube theta. So from this one, what is cos theta? Cos theta is nothing but x by a whole to the power of 1 by 3. Cos square theta is nothing but x by a whole to the power of 1 by 3 whole square, nothing but 2 by 3. In the similar manner, divisible by b, from the second equation we get y by b. So y by b is nothing but sin cube theta. So from this one, what is sin theta? So sin theta is nothing but y by b whole to the power of 1 by 3. So what is sin square theta from this one? Y by b whole to the power of 1 by 3 whole square, means y by b whole to the power of 2 by 3. Now what we know that sin square theta and cos square theta, from identity, sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Since we know that sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So what is sin square theta? Y by b whole to the power of 2 by 3. What is cos square theta? X by a whole to the power of 2 by 3 is equal to 1. So this is elimination of theta from the given two equations. In the similar manner, we can expand, we can solve second equation, second problem also. So what is second problem? X is equal to a cos power 4 theta, y is equal to b sin power 4 theta. So just replace cube by to the power of 4. Here also to the power of 4. So we go to second question. Same from the first problem model, we can solve from the given two equations sin theta and cos theta. So divisible by a, it becomes to x by a. So x by a is nothing but cos power 4 theta. Can I write from this one cos square theta? So directly we can write cos square theta is nothing but root of x by a. Root of x by a. Is it correct or not? Just again checking, taking squaring on both sides, it becomes to cos power 4 theta. After squaring, square root getting cancelled, we get x by a. So it is 100% correct. Now we are divisible by b, it becomes to y by b. So it becomes to what? Sine power 4 theta. We need sine square theta. So we can write sine power 4 theta as sine square theta whole square. Now sine square theta is equal to, from this one, root over y by b. What is identity from the given two equation? Sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So to get elimination of theta, just adding these two equations. So we know that sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So what is the sine square theta? It is nothing but root of y by b. What is cos square theta? Root of x by a is equal to 1. We can write this one also, x by a whole power 1 by 2 plus y by b whole power 1 by 2 is equal to 1. Now move to third question. So what is third question? X is equal to given a times of secant theta plus tan theta. Y is also given b times of secant theta minus tan theta. So sub question 3, x is equal to a into secant theta plus tan theta and b is equal to b times of secant theta minus tan theta. Elimination of theta means just we can utilize identity. So here there are two functions, secant theta and tan theta. For secant theta and tan theta, identity nothing but secant square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. So from this one, let us divisible by a. So it becomes to x by a, it is nothing but secant theta plus tan theta. Here also divisible by b, it becomes to y by b. Y by b, it is nothing but secant theta minus tan theta. So to get an identity, just multiply these two equations. Whenever we can consider multiplication, it becomes to x by a into y by b. So x by a, it is nothing but secant theta plus tan theta. Y by b, it is nothing but secant theta minus tan theta. Now it is in the form a plus b into a minus b. So a plus b into a minus b nothing but a square minus b square. So therefore x into y, xy by a into b, ab, it is nothing but secant square theta minus tan square theta. From identity, its value should be 1. So xy by ab is equal to 1. We can also written that as xy is equal to ab. So for the question third, that is answer eliminating theta. And now come to another one. So what is another one? Cos power 4 alpha plus 2 times of cos square alpha into 1 minus 1 by secant square alpha. That's value we show that 1 minus sine power 4 alpha. Let us consider LHS and we show that RHS. So what is LHS of question number 6? Cos power 4 alpha plus 2 times of cos square alpha into 1 minus 1 by secant square alpha. This total LHS value we are converting into in terms of sine alpha. Now let us observe 1 by secant square alpha. We know that 1 by secant square alpha nothing but cos square alpha. So cos power 4 alpha plus 2 times of cos square alpha into 1 minus 1 by secant square alpha nothing but cos square alpha. And again observe, for this term and this term there is a common term cos square alpha. So just cos square alpha is the common term. Whenever cos square alpha is common, remaining it is nothing but cos square alpha. Here what is remaining? 2. 2 times of 1 minus cos square alpha. What we know that 1 minus cos square alpha, it is nothing but sine square alpha. So therefore cos square alpha into cos square alpha plus 2 into sine square alpha. But 2 sine square alpha, how to split that one? 2 sine square alpha can be expressed as sine square alpha plus sine square alpha. So therefore cos square alpha into cos square alpha plus sine square alpha plus sine square alpha. But we know that cos square alpha plus sin square alpha, it is nothing but an identity. We know that cos square alpha plus sin square alpha value 1. So therefore cos square alpha into 1 plus sin square alpha. But our result of RHS nothing but totally in terms of sin. So that's why cos square alpha can be written as from identity 1 minus sin square alpha. So therefore 1 minus sin square alpha into 1 plus sin square alpha. Again observe, it is in the form a plus b into a minus b, a plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square. So it is nothing but 1 minus sin square alpha whole square, nothing but sin power 4 alpha. So therefore LHS is equal to RHS. So of the problem, cos power 4 alpha plus 2 cos square alpha into 1 minus 1 by secant square alpha value nothing but 1 minus sin power 4 alpha. If ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral, prove that cos A plus cos B plus cos C plus cos D is equal to 0. So what is cyclic quadrilateral? A quadrilateral lies on circumference of same circle. So consider this is a circle. Of this circle form a quadrilateral named as A, B, C, D. We said that ABCD is a quadrilateral. Vertices of the quadrilateral lies on the same circumcircle of the circle. Condition for a cyclic quadrilateral, sum of opposite angles 180. Sum of opposite angles nothing but 180. So there ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. If ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral, so we can write A plus C value nothing but 180 degrees and B plus D value nothing but 180 degrees. Now we prove that cos A plus cos B plus cos D, cos C plus cos D is equal to 0. Consider LHS. So LHS nothing but cos A plus cos B plus cos C plus cos D. Now we are changing cos A function and cos B function using these two equations from 1 and 2 equation. From the first equation, instead of A, we can write 180 minus A. So therefore cos of 180 minus A plus instead of B from the second equation 180 minus D, cos of 180 minus D, and remaining terms as it is we can write cos C plus cos D. We know that 180 minus A second quadrant cos position negative at this allied angle, cosine function does not change. So its value should be negative minus cos A. Here also 180 minus theta lies in second quadrant, cos position negative at this allied angle, trigonometric ratio does not change. So its value minus cos, this is nothing but C, minus cos C. So this is minus cos D plus cos C plus cos D, plus cos C minus cos C 0, cos D 0, answer 0. Otherwise you can apply one shortcut. If A plus C is equal to 180 degrees, then cos A plus cos C 0. If B plus D is equal to 180 degrees, cos B plus cos D nothing but 0. So 0 plus 0, that is equal to 0. So LHS is equal to RHS.